Today I wanted to try playing in English. I never done a game for the in English, so usually I play with friends. And today I wanted to try in English, and let's see how it goes. So of course I speak English fluently, but I know much less words than in French, so we'll see how harder it is for me. What can I do? So yeah, since we're in English, the key is 5. It's 10 in French, but in English it's only 5, of course. What can I do? Mint. Think. Tank, sure. Which barely wins. So let's continue. So we have alone, BA, have more choice, which is kinda good. Yeah, let's try more choice. Let's just make longer words. Mirrors, but I'm missing an R. Yeah, it can get messy. It can get messy. R. No, I don't want to put the italics so far away, so Messier gets just the yellow, so it's fine. We get a joker. And I get a bunch of A's and I's, which is not great. Victory. Oh. Avionic. Yeah, sure. Legendary is an instant pick. We can do the ing. Repairing. Sure. Repair. We can do repairing because we're missing a letter. Beam? No better than this? Repeating. Repeating works. Repeating. Between one turn, no problem. For 18, that's plenty. We can get extra bold. Let's try extra bold. Not using my real. Extra bold can be great. Well, we don't get bold letters yet. But when we put the bold letter here or here, we get plenty of greens and yellow. Ideally, we get plenty of greens and we re-get bold this way, but so far I haven't gotten any bold. Can do 2. Oh, we roll. Denial? Sure. I'm in round 4. So there's a point we said to keep the underlined letter for the end game, where we want to do the super word at the end with plenty of underlined letters to get the high score, but maybe we can get the underlines and it's fine. At some point, hopefully, we get bold letters and we can convert them into other green letters thanks to the extra bold and putting them here. So yeah, like to keep exclamation points, which let me control where I put the bold letter, but I can play one to get the yellow one. So, well, I start with the exclamation point. This way the underline applies later. So denial. Which is not quite sufficient. Whoa. Can do G. Get rid of the Q. Wee-yo. It works, so we can play it. Oh, equal, sure. Let's do equal. I really want a bold letter. We can do back to the wall. We can do back to the wall. It's fine. Yeah, sure, let's do back to the wall. Still no bold letters, which is kind of awkward. Extra bold is doing nothing. Oh well. That's always the gamble with extra bold. Sometimes it's very great because you get bold letter and you get more bold letters thanks to the 5th spot, but sometimes it's not great because you just don't get any bold letters for the whole game, but when it works, it's very great. Which is why I gambled and took it, but oh well. Wax. Exile. We're getting to the point where we might want to keep the underlines. So yeah, let's play Exile and hope for a bold letter. Doesn't score much. We get a letter, but that's a U. I'm not sure what we can do to put the U here. Expat. The U in fifth. Texture maybe. Texture. Ah, but I need a T, I need another T, I need a R, and I need a E. So that's 3 letters, that's not 2 letters. Because 2 letters I can use one with the blank. I was thinking maybe rerolling for a P or a T. Very close to taxpayer, so. Well, what can I do with this U? Maybe expand like this to keep the underlines for later. Yeah, I believe it. I'm not sure what we will do with this W and this U and we go with the texture plan. Which means we're rolling WPA, but I'm not sure I get any word after that. Well, I can always do expert with the joker as a P, I guess, and with the underline T, which is fine. So maybe we roll WAP, maybe we play WAP or PO. We have plenty of rerolls, but maybe we want to keep them. Yeah, I like the expat plan. Maybe even like this, where we can get the more points this way. Now we'll play it PO. I can use my energy, I have back to the wall at the end which I want to use, so I don't mind playing some small words. And if we get a horrible letter we can reroll them. Oh! Yeah, we get the Joker 6 to legendary. I also have the exclamation point which can let me slide the U. So what are we doing? Menu works. So something like this. I kinda don't want to give the E away because I have the X, which works well with the E. But putting this U is hard. So yeah, menu. We can do menu. the extra bold. Which, see, it gives us another bold letter, which is all fine. We relaxing is not that far away. Maybe I want to keep the G for the ending. Relax like this. I mean, this wins. Relax like this, but I don't want to sacrifice the bold letter here. Lay, but that's with a Y. So relax. Sure. Let's just build this this thing on the left. After that, we want to put a bold letter on the left, which will triple the multiplicators that we stack on the left. So relax is fine. We can get even more choice. We can get highlighted for the ending. We can get saving, which is a +6, which is absolutely silly. But so we'll get highlighted for the ending. We're playing well out of rerolls currently. We get a bunch of underlined, which is great. So we can do stuff like ousting at some point, maybe. B. But the thing is, I don't have that many points. Baya, is that a word or not? No. Maybe we're supposed to reroll here. Yeah, we can reroll the B too. We have plenty of rerolls, so we can reroll, I guess. At this point, we got lucky with the underlines, which when we can use some underlines, I guess. But I really want to end, which will open the option with thanks to the ing. First. Derif. Derif, but there's like 2 F's or 2 R's. Oh, I don't remember. In French there's only 1 R and 1 F, but in English there are... so there's a double letter, so it doesn't work. Fruit. Like this. No, like the exclamation point. U-I-T. The other T. With the U dot underline. Maybe I want to do this and win in 1 turn, thanks to the order of the underlines? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. We have 4 energy, we can get... we have 4 energy, we don't have that many points, so maybe we can get another... Maybe we can put the A in bold in the next turn and get other underlined later. So yeah, I believe it. I believe it. We may want to do the... Maybe this is sufficient? I don't think we have that many points. F, R. Let's see, we're at 20 points-ish. 18, well, 20, exactly. And in Malt we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 18, 40? Well, like this we're at 20 times 80, so it should be around 1500. Otherwise we really don't have many points that I'm not even sure I can win 4 energy without using back to the wall, so maybe playing 3 underlines is the way to go here. Even though it's counterintuitive to get the high score at the end, but sure. Let's do this. This way we win in 1 turn. And we can continue. And we have 5 energy for the last turn to accumulate as many underlines as we want. We also have a bunch of rerolls. We can do extra roll, I mean. Now we can do better than the second extra ball. The second extra ball can be great, especially since we have 1 ball letter currently in our work. But I think we can do better than this. It's unclear. We do extra ball and use all of our rolls. But I kinda want a second highlighted or a second back to the wall at this point. Yeah. And having 6 free rolls, let's just do a bunch of stuff. Let's just give us plenty of choice. And since we're playing in English, I'm not sure if I'm confident I'm able to play long words in English, so maybe the 6 free rolls can be helpful. Let's do extra roll number 2. And we get the K, we get the P. Oh. We get an N. We can do the ing. We have the O, we have the G. Pink. Again. Pink. Input. We can start with input. We can do union. That's quite a lot of points. So that will get us quite far here, which we don't necessarily want because we want to consume all of our energy for back to the wall. But at least it put the N where we want. Unpin? Is that a word? Unpin? Yeah, we can do unpin. The italic is not in an ideal spot, but I think getting the letter for the N is more important at this point. So we'll do it this way. Okay, what was my other one? My other one was input. Think I'm on the wrong spot. So yeah, I can do it this way. Okay, we get a bunch of points, it's the N is 6. Yeah, we really get a bunch of points, so... Good. I don't like getting all this. And we can do it. 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 go... Maybe I can just... But I want to start with the A. Yeah, sure. I'll start with it, which put the I in the right spot, I guess. And oh, we still have an improved letter left, so... Maybe we do it this way. U-T. Yeah, the musical note. Legal. What do I do with all these A's? Education. Aha! Ugh. I mean, we can get rid of that U. Sure. We can do kappa, the Greek letter. But maybe we want to keep the... Yeah, we have 6 rerolls for the final word, so... So yeah, we can do kappa. And see what we get. Hopefully we don't get too much fun here, we only have 30. And then it's already our final word, so yeah. So it's 30 times 7, 10, 13, 14, 15, 17. Yeah, it's not at all enough. Yeah, last time we had the ends, which gave us plenty of points because its end was 6 because of the yellow end we got earlier. Actually, it would be nice to get back our end with the rerolls. So let's see what we get. And so here we are. We got a lot of G's. Maybe we can do something with all these G's. But it won't be easy. Mo. What the hell? Yeah, literally all my G's got underlined. Now in my rack. Which... maybe something like tagging? Or not? Maybe something in out? Underline is not... italic is not that useful at this point. So we'll do... this. Is my... got... the word? Yes, that works. Sadly we can't put the O... we can put the super O, which would have increased our O's. Boo. So this is our final word. We roll the O, we roll the O, we roll the A, we roll the O, we roll the bold O, we roll... I mean, this O is worth 10 points, so... I don't think we are starting a word with a O. And we probably roll the... I mean, this O is worth 10 and really it's worth 15 because it also increases our other O. And so I think it's worth more than the bold O's. even when we have the double X trouble, then what less we end up starting with the O, but I don't see many words that starts with an O. Otherwise, the special O would be better for the blue points unless we somehow make a word with 3 O's, but that's unlikely too. I don't think 3G is happening also. So maybe with an ing, but we're missing the I and the N. I mean, we can get an I, we can get an N, but let's see. Maybe we can make a word with 2 G's if we get the ing anyway. So we get the E, the I, which I'm keeping in order to do the ing plan if it happens. So we say our word was this currently. Or outage, but no, that's place. No, that's place for underlines too. So it works. No. Out. No, I would have to play this to play for underline. So yeah, maggots is what we're doing currently. Maybe something like gouge at some point is possible. But maggot is better currently because of the bold A. Because of the T that's worth 6. So what do we do? Maybe we get an N and I'm sad I rerolled the surgery because we could have played gouging. We'll figure it out. E. The O is not happening. I don't think. E, O, E because I want to keep the... Because I want to keep the I for ing if it happens. Go! Mortgage can be... It won't be better because the bold A happens later. So even if we get mortgage, it won't be better. So yeah, we will AU, I guess. Mortgage is possible, but as I said, it probably was less than maggot because the A lands on the +1 instead of the +3 and it is later. So I prefer having +9 before all the underlines, well except for the first one of course, but I argument. We're not set for arguing and for argument. Well, anyway, I need the N. So we'll see. We'll reroll double E. And try to go for argument. Because it's used... No, argue. I mean, it only uses 3 underlines, but it's fine, sure. Well, the Z, I'm not using this. Gazing... no. And what did I get? I get the double A, so yeah, sure. I still have one energy, so will I keep the italic eye instead of the normal eye? And let's see. Maybe we get an N for argument. For arguing. Well, if I want to do argument, I will like this. Argument would be great. It has more blue points than arguing, so it's better. We don't get... We don't get the end, so we'll play it like this. No. Let's see how much we score. Yeah, we don't have many blue points, so we do 18,000. Sure. Yeah, we were kinda lacking on the blue points area because lately we didn't get the jokers or the exclamation points at the last round, and well, I used it earlier. Maybe I shouldn't have used it earlier because it would have been 10 3-point, but well, I gambled and then I kinda lost. I mean, with the extra roll it... Oh well. Went at 18,000, sure. So yeah, it was interesting playing in English once. Definitely had a harder time making words than in French, but it was a pleasant experience. Repeating was great. Yeah, so it's... Yeah, I almost don't have any 7 letters. So yeah. That's it.